So in this session, we'll see how you can deal with the numerical tools that are present in your Power Query editor. If you have a numerical type of data, whether it would be decimal or floating point numbers, any kind of data, how you can deal with that. So I was working in this data set, and I'm here in the customers data set, and you can see there are a bunch of numerical values like sales report, employee number, and credit limit. Now there is a column named as the credit limit. Now you see this is right now the data format here is in the whole number, right? The data format is in the whole number, but you know that credit limit should be in the currency format, right? I can change it into the decimal number also, right? And I can change it to the fixed decimal number also, but I want to change it into the currency format, right? So I just select this and replace current, and you can see now this credit limit has been changed to the currency format. You can see the sign of a dollar here, so it means that it is changed into the currency format. Now the next thing that I want to discuss is that there are a bunch of more operations, more numerical operations that are present in your Power Query editor. How you can use them, let's see. So I'm just here in my credit limit, and I have just recently changed its data type into the currency, which it should be, and there are a bunch of numerical columns. So you can see there is written here number columns, right? So for the number columns, there are a bunch of operations here. First one you can see is the statistics options. You can do sum, minimum, maximum, median, average, standard deviation, count values, count distinct values. So there are a bunch of options here, right? Statistics options. But we don't usually apply the statistics option in my Power Query editor. The reason is that we usually use it in our DEX operations, right? So we'll see in the future videos what are the DEX operations and how you're going to use them. But let me show you why don't we use this statistics option in our Power Query editor. If I'm selecting this credit limit option, and if I want to just get the maximum number, and if I select this, now you can see only one output here instead of the whole columns, right? So this is the thing. This is why we don't usually use the statistics option here in my Power Query editor. And here I wanted to just show you, if I use it into the add new column, sorry, transform. Now, if you want to take the average of this column, so what the average will do, it will calculate the average of the all of the values that are present in this column. If I just click on this, now you can see that it has calculated all of the average values and given me the exact average value of the column, right? So if I want to undo this, I just have to go here, apply this step, and check this calculated average option, cross this, right? Now there are more numerical options here. You can see in a number column, there is the standard operations that are present here: add, multiply, subtract, divide, interdivide, modulo, percentage of, right? So these are the two operations out here. And if I just go to the order details, right? I am right now in the order details, and if I wanted to add a new column in which I wanted to get the total sales, right? So what are you going to do? I have these two columns, quantity ordered and price each. So if I purchase only one product and it costs me $5, and if I purchase four quantity, then it would cost me $20, right? So this is how I can calculate the total number of sales, the total sales, right? How I'm gonna do that is that I selected price each, and I press the shift key in my keyboard, and also the quantity ordered, right? And I go to this standard operation, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just multiply it, and you can see, yeah, you can see after multiplication I got the total sales. It just multiply these two columns and give me a new column because I was in a add column option, right? So if I gonna change the name of this, total sales, right? So another way to do so is that you can do it from using the custom column. There is an option out here. If you go to the add column, and there is an option here known as the custom column. So you can select this custom column, and in this custom column you can perform the same operation, right? I'm going to show you how you can perform the same operation through the custom column. Now what did I do? I just select the price each, double click on this, and multiply with the quantity order, double click on this, right? And you can see I wanted to just multiply these two, and I'm just renaming the column sales. Now if I okay this, now you can see the sales has been generated, right? The total, this is a multiplication of these two columns. I got the sales. If I wanted to just change it to the decimal number, yeah, I got the decimal number, right? If I want to change it to whole number, I change it to whole number, right? Yeah, you can see it has changed into the whole number, right? But as it is a sale, I only want just only one column. I just delete this, and as it is a sale, the total sales, I should convert it into the currency mode. Now it is converted into the currency, right? So this is how you can use the standard operations here. Now there are a bunch of more operations out here, and if I select this price each option, right, and it is a dummy. I'm just showing you a demo here how you can use the scientific operations out here: absolute value, power, cube, or you can even enter a custom power, right? You can just select the custom power here. If I use this the square, then it will calculate the square of the each number that is present in this column, right? I just want to delete this because I don't use this. It's just for a demo. And if I use the square root, or maybe the logarithm, then base 10 or natural logarithm, if I select the logarithm, then it will give me the log of the each value, right? These are the scientific values that you can use it, right? And there are a bunch of more values like sine, cosine, tangent, all of the trigonometric values out here, right? And if I just count the sine, if I just for a demo, if I calculate the sine of the each value, then it gives me the sine of the each value, right? If you wanted to extract the cosine of the each value, then it will calculate the cosine of the each value, right? And of course, if you wanted to go from a rounding, what is the rounding? So rounding is how you can implement this rounding. If I say round up, so if you see that 2754.50, it is now converted into the 2755, right? So it is due to the round up. If I go to the round down, select this column, and if I go to the round down, then you can see it was 2754.50, then it is already converted into 2754, right? So these two columns are here. If I wanted to know that is the values in this column are even or odd, so what I gonna do, I just select information. Information is even, odd, or maybe the sign is odd. If I select is odd, then it will say, yeah, 3 is odd, true. 2 is not odd, so it is false. 4 is not odd, it is false. 1 is odd, so it is true. So it will give you the information of the each data that either it is even or odd. So yeah, that's it. All of the numerical operations, all of the numerical operations have been discussed. If you like this video, if you have any kind of doubts, then you can definitely ask me in the comments.